Good evening. Oh, God, that's a bit. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, that sounds really quiet. So I went out and did a gig on Bank Holiday Monday, just gone. So all my settings on my mixer might be slightly different. So do let me know if the guitar is too loud, too quiet, whatever it might be. Just try and get a bit more light. Try to get a bit more light. So hello Dawn, hello Viv. Oh, I got a reverb on. There we go. So Viv, guess what I did today? Guess what I did? First class, it's on its way to you as we speak. So you should have a lovely CD. I said it's a lovely CD. I'm biased. You should have a CD on its way to you, which should arrive tomorrow, hopefully, because I posted it early enough today. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. So I was going to do this one first, just as a... in fact, I might not do this one first, because until Sarah is on, I might not do this one first, because I think she asked me for it last time. Yeah, Viv, so it's on its way to you. You'll be able to plug it. I mean, does anyone even have a CD player anymore? If not, don't worry, it'll be a good coaster. So let's do something. I'm trying to think of things I haven't done before. Hi, Sue. Hi, Catherine. In fact, let me try this one. This one I haven't done for a little while, that'll be nice. I'm trying to shrink the text down so that it's small enough to get all on one screen. But then you have that challenge of, can I see the bloody words? Because my eyesight is not as good as it used to be. So there's a start off with a bit of John Denver. No, it's not a second CD yet. I've just started the ball rolling of thinking about tracks for the second CD. So I'm hoping that will be possibly, if I get my backside in gear, before the end of the year maybe. So it gives me a good 7-8 months. Okay, let's bit of John Denver for you, just to start you off. Tell me if the vocals are loud enough, if the guitar's loud enough, and it's all in balance, because I messed it all up with doing a gig. Had an uncle named of Matthew. Oh, no. Okay, don't look at the chords on there because they're wrong. So you download all these songs from Ultimate Guitar, and 90% of them are probably right, but then you get probably a good 10% where the chords just are not quite right, and you go to play it and you go, that doesn't sound right. Had an uncle named Matthew, was his father's only boy, born just south of Foley, Kansas, was his mother's pride and joy. Yes, and joy was just a thing he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold was just a windy Kansas wheat field, and blue was just a Kansas summer sky. all the stories that he told me back when I was just a lad, all the memories that he gave me, all the good times that we had. Growing up a Kansas farm boy, life was mostly having fun, riding on his daddy's shoulders, behind the mule beneath the sun. Yes, and joy was just a thing he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold was just a windy Kansas wheat field, and blue was just a Kansas summer sky. Well, I guess there were some hard times, and I'm told some years were lean. Had a storm in 47, Twister came and stripped them clean. Lost the farm, he lost the family, lost the wheat, he lost his home. But he found the family Bible, faith as solid as a stone. Yes, and joy was just a thing he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold was just a windy Kansas wheat field, and blue was just a Kansas summer sky. So he came to live at our house, and he came to work the land, came to ease my daddy's burden, and he came to be my friend. So I wrote this down for Matthew, it's for him this song is sung, riding on his daddy's shoulders, behind the mule beneath the sun. Yes, and joy was just a thing he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold was just a windy Kansas wheat field, and blue was just a Kansas summer sky. Yes, and joy was just a thing he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold was just a windy Kansas wheat field, and blue was just a Kansas summer sky. I love just listening to the guitar ring out. So tell me, did the level sound okay? It wasn't too loud, wasn't too quiet. Do you know what, Sarah? I should have realised that. I went to do The Gambler because I remember you asking me for it ages ago. And then I thought I'll do Matthew, and I totally forgot that that was one of your favourites. Oh, I tell you, this cough and stuff I've had is still struggling to go. So the other day when I did this gig on Monday, I was singing and there were just notes that I couldn't. Normally I can reach, I just couldn't reach because it's just I don't know whether it's my lungs or whatever. I haven't quite kind of recovered. But I still get these little moments where I'm trying to cough and I have to fight it to stop it happening. Right, let's do a bit of Simon and Garfunkel. I did this the other day and I forgot how much I actually like it. So this is Kathy's song, if I can remember how to play it. Reverb. I hear the drizzle of the rain, like a memory it falls, soft and warm, continuing, tapping on my roof and walls. And from the shelter of my mind, through the window of my eyes, I gaze beyond the rain-drenched streets to England, where my heart lies. My mind's distracted and diffused, my thoughts are many miles away. They lie with you when you're asleep, kiss you when you start your day. And a song I was writing, left undone, I don't know why I spend my time writing songs I can't believe, thoughts that tear and strain to rhyme. And so you see, I have come to doubt all that I once held as true. I stand alone without beliefs. The only truth I know is you. And as I watch the drops of rain weave their weary paths and I know that I am like the rain, there but for the grace of you go I. There we go, a little bit of Simon and Garfunkel, Kathy's song. Hello, Rog. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Glad you like that one. I have to say, I would love to sing it in the original key. The original key is played open. But unless someone gives me a swift kick to the nuts every time I do it, I'm never going to get that high. Because I think when he originally sang it, he was a lot younger. And so he could get those high notes. I just can't do it in that key, which is really depressing, because otherwise I have to play it right up here on the fretboard. Hey, remember it's gin o'clock somewhere, so get your gins out. That wasn't some euphemism or anything, just I meant alcohol, just so we're clear. So I'm going to do this one. So it was Sarah that reminded me about doing this. I've got to remember which key I did it in. It's somewhere not there. as well. I think he sings it higher than I do. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. We'll go with that. And then if I sound like I'm squealing like a strangled cat, you know why. It's because I'm in the wrong key. Okay. Bit of Kenny Rogers. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep. We took turns of staring out the window at the darkness. Boredom overtook us. He began to speak. He said, son, I've made a life out of beating people's faces, knowing what the cards are by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. Hi, Julia. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette, then he bummed a light, and the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said if you're gonna learn to play the game, you're to play it right. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money while you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. See, every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what the cards are, knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner, just like every hand's a loser. And the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. When he finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out a cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, gambler, he broke even. In his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money while you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money while you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money while you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Well, I think that was probably a little bit lower than I would like to do it. I need to find the right key. The trouble is, when anyone plays anything in G, usually G for me, I have to go one lower. So that means instead of doing it there, I've got to do it all the way up here, which means I sound like a squealing pig, which is not really pleasant, I have to say. I was a little bit squealy pig on Monday. Let me see if I can find a song for a second. Let me see if I can find. Rog, there was a song that you said you liked by Randy Travis. I'm trying to remember what it was. Was it On the Other Hand? I think it was. Oh, there we go. Which one? Which one's got the most? Let's try and get the chords right. Talk amongst yourselves while I just wait for the internet to catch up. There it is. Right. Now he's got a much deeper voice than me, so there's no way I'll be able to do it in his key. On one hand, I count the reasons I could stay with you. Oh, maybe I can. We'll try it in this key. See how we get along. Don't judge. On one hand, I count the reasons I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games I love to play with you. On that hand, there's no reason why it's wrong. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. In your arms I feel the passion I thought it died. When I looked into your eyes, I found myself. When I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I've got to hand it to you, girl, you're something else. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone you would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yeah, the reason I must go is on the other hand. There we go. A little bit of Randy Travis. I've been meaning to play that one for ages for you, Rog. Just because I remember you said you liked it. And I thought, why not? Why not? I feel like doing a bit of George Jones. I feel like going a bit old school tonight. A bit old school. Bit of George Jones. Wonder if anyone can guess what George Jones song I'm going to do. You'll never guess. You'll never guess. You'll never guess. Partly because he has so many songs, it's going to be difficult. But where is it? There we go. I grew up listening to this song, and I've always absolutely adored this song. Absolutely adored it. So we'll give this one a go. You might not have heard this one before. Who knows? I think I can do it in the original key. So this is a bit of George Jones. I'm just trying to get myself ready. Step right up, come on in. If you'd like to take a grand tour of the lonely house once was home, sweet home. I have nothing here to sell you, just some things that I will tell you. Some things I know will chill you to the bone. Over there sits the chair where she'd bring the paper to me and sit down on my knee and whisper, oh, I love you. But now she's gone forever, and this old house will never be the same without the love we once knew. There's a key change here, but I'll ignore that. Straight ahead, that's the bed where we laid in love together, and Lord knows we had a good thing going then. See her picture on the table, don't it look like she'd be able just to touch you and say good morning, dear. There's her rings, all her things, and her clothes are in the closet like she left them when she tore my world apart. As you leave, you'll see the nursery. Oh, she left me without mercy, taking nothing but our baby in my heart. Step right up, come on in. There you go, a little bit of George Jones, if anyone's heard that one before. The Grand Tour, it's called. Awesome song. Right, I suppose I should do one of my own, really, shouldn't I? I suppose I should. Right. tempo's on too tight. This one's called The Devil in Me. This is on the album. While the road's been rough and the lines that I've crossed take their toll, and the body I carry feels its age more of the time. Heaven might be an option. I hope there's a place there for me. I've already lived with the devil and I'm trying to break free. I will rise where I've fallen in spite of all I've done. I'll return a little wiser from the battles that I've won. And maybe if I can just try as hard as I can, then the devil might see underneath I'm a different man. I don't ask for forgiveness or pity the scars that I wear. They taught me the lessons in life and got me to here. Well, the devil, he haunts me, waiting at the edge of my mind. And it's all I can do to keep the devil one step behind. I will rise where I've fallen in spite of all I've done. I'll return a little wiser from the battles that I've won. And maybe if I can just try as hard as I can, then the devil might see underneath I'm a different man. I will rise where I've fallen in spite of all I've done. I'll return a little wiser from the battles that I've won. And maybe if I can just try as hard as I can, then the devil might see underneath I'm a different man. Then the devil might see underneath I'm a different man. Then the devil might see underneath I'm a different man. Straight into Hard Days Are Coming. While I'm in the mood. Hard days are coming, you better hold fast to the pole. Hard days are coming, cast a storm upon your soul, and your war will take its toll. Hard days are coming. Think you know the outcome, think you know the price. You ain't seen the devil yet until you roll the dice. Place your bet upon the table, you can leave it up to fate. Good things don't always come to those who wait. Hard days are coming, you better hold fast to the pole. Hard days are coming, cast a storm upon your soul, and your war will take its toll. Hard days are coming. Think you know the outcome, You can kid yourself, you're in control. You can kid yourself, it's true. If you burn that candle, dark days will rain on you. You can look into the window, what reflection do you see? The devil looks a lot like you and me. Hard days are coming, we better hold fast to the pole. Hard days are coming, cast a storm upon your soul, and your war will take its toll. Hard days are coming. Get you some or get you none, the choice lay in your hands. If you want what you ain't got, it's time to make a plan. You can grab that wheel of fortune, ride the wind into your sail. Don't look behind, 'cause the devil's on your tail. You can know the future when the past is all you know. To satisfy the hunger, you gotta work the ground you sow. Hard days, they are coming, you better hold fast to the pole. Hard days are coming, cast a storm upon your soul, and your war will take its toll. Hard days are coming. Hard days are coming. Hard days are coming. There we go. Hard days are coming. I thought I'd do that while I was in the vibe of the devil songs, because both of those are my devil songs. I'm also writing a song about meeting a preacher on the street. I don't know what's going. This must be my religious phase. Having said that, it was a while ago that I wrote it. Any other requests for anything that is either a song of mine or something that I might know? I am more than prepared to have a go at killing it. See if I remember this one. This is one of mine, and it's on the album as well, I think. Memories whisper in the back of my mind, hoping I might find answers to questions easily mislaid. Oh, how the memories fade. In my younger years I can't much recall too much good at all. Hard as I wonder who it is to blame, always seems to be the same. You can't hold somebody to account if you refuse to hold yourself. If the one side of the story you like most is the best one for yourself, you'll never change, you'll never grow, you'll never ever get to know just how beautiful your world can be if you simply learn to let your story go. Spend my time reflecting As I walk in other shoes, I think I understand. Can't judge another seen through your own eyes. All you see is your own lies. Simple imperfections, cracks within the paint. We try anyway. Try as hard as you will. I hope you can say I gave it all I could today. 'Cause you can't hold somebody to account if you refuse to hold yourself. If the one side of the story you like most is the best one for yourself, you'll never change, you'll never grow, you'll never ever get to know just how beautiful your world can be if you simply learn to let your story go. There we go. That's on the album as well, and it is called Memories Whisper. Well, lordy, Miss Claudie. That's a. I did say if anyone's got one that I know, that's a really old one. That is. Right, we'll have a go at this one. I'll get about 3-4 bars into it, and if it sounds like I'm being strangled, then we'll write it off as a. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. So this is an old Elvis tune. I can't remember if it was in a film or not, but I grew up singing this. I love this song. It's called Lordy Miss Claudie. Let me get the words. I was almost there with it. Let me get the words, because I was thinking to myself, I'm sure those are the words, and then I went, was it Lordy Miss Claudie? Girl, you sure look good to me. Oh, that's it. Well, at least I can get in the key. That's a bonus. Come on, internet. Why make the lyrics tiny so I can't see them? It's no good. Here we go. Take 2. Baby, I know it can be me. Come on, So bye, 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 baby. Girl, I won't be coming no more. Well, goodbye, Claudia, darling. Down the road I go. Oh, bye, 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 baby. Girl, I won't be coming no more. Well, goodbye, Claudia, darling. Down the road I go. Here we go, Lordy Miss Claudie. Woo. I haven't done that in about, I don't know. In fact, I think I did it. I think I did it in one of the live streams maybe a year or so ago. But I think my voice was probably is a little bit raw and rougher now. Tech question, which app are you using? Do you mean for the lyrics or do you mean the live stream? If you mean the lyrics, it is called Songbook Pro. And you can do both with it. You can upload your own songs. So if you've got them saved somewhere like, it depends on whether you're using an iPad or something. If you've got them on iCloud or Dropbox or somewhere like that, you can import them into the app. And then you can have like all your chords and things. And if you want to download cover songs, it connects to Ultimate Guitar. And you can download cover songs and it brings them in. You can change the key and all sorts of stuff. You can turn on chord diagrams. It's really good. And I think it's the pro version is £5 or something. And for what it does, and you can also build set lists. So when I played at the Eden Bistro on Monday, I created my own Eden Bistro set list with it. So then I might have about 10 different set lists that I can use in different places depending on the crowd and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but it's available both on the iCloud, Play Store and the Google Play Store and the iCloud Store. Yeah, I think if you've got an iPad, I think you have to upload everything to something like the iCloud first and then import from the iCloud. But if you get stuck, just give me a shout and I'll give you a hand. Okay, what else do we want to hear? What about a little bit more Simon and Garfunkel? Do you reckon? Should we try a little bit more Simon and Garfunkel? Yeah, Songbook Pro, that's it. It's like the icon is like a white background with like a picture of a musical note on it in black. Doing that's not the intro to it, is it? I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand. Every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day is an endless stream of cigarettes, magazines. Each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories. Every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I sing my songs again. I'll play the game and pretend. All my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness in harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. Oh, homeward bound on. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. There you go. Bit of Simon and Carbuncle. Can't be the beat of S&G. What else? What else do we want to hear? Where's my books? I'm wondering if there is any songs, because I've changed an electronic device. I've changed from an iPad to a Samsung Galaxy, and I've not been able to upload all my songs yet. So I've got to go back to good old-fashioned paper, which is not really cool, but needs must. They're all the really old songs. Devil and Me. Oh, what about that one? Wandering Gypsy Heart. Let's see if I can do this one. That's assuming the book stays in position. So let me know you're all still there. We have an all kind of lost connection, and I'm now just singing to myself. Because it wouldn't be the first time. All right, let me do this here. I don't know if this is on the album. I can't remember. I think it might be Wandering Gypsy Heart. Anyone who's got the album, let me know if this one's on it. Can't remember. 1 2 1 2. She's always like the open air, mountaintops and the wind through her hair makes her feel alive. The rearview mirror broken, she keeps her wheels in motion and on she drives. They say home is where the heart is, but her heart seems to live out on the road, never stopping for too long, for fear the roots will only hold her down, take her wandering gypsy heart. Another town, a honky-tonk, neon lights and a $43 tip, enough to buy some gas. Got a call to mom and dad, tells them about the time she's had living on the road. She ain't in search of anything, everything is right where it should be, as long as it's a G. Fingernails painted black, she rests her Gibson on her lap and starts to sing. You'll never know her name, if you ever get too close she'll break your heart. In the place where your heart used to be, you'll find nothing but a hole. Your home is where the heart is, and her heart seems to live out on the road, never stopping for too long, for fear the roots will only hold her down, take her wandering gypsy heart. She sings her songs of rambling ways, stories of her wayward younger days, how she walked the line. Mostly fiction, truth be told, over time the lies have grown till they're all she knows. They say home is where the heart is, but her heart seems to live out on the road, never stopping for too long, for fear the roots will only hold her down, take her wandering gypsy heart. They say home is where the heart is, but her heart seems to live out on the road, never stopping for too long, for fear the roots will only hold her down, take her wandering gypsy heart. Wandering Gypsy Heart. So that's not on the album, but it was supposed to be on the album. So it's going to be on the next album. So if you like that one, that will be on the next album. If you don't like it, it will be on the next album. God, I'm such an idiot at times. Much of the time, and it's unrelated to gin as well. I might try this one. Guess what this is? Right, I think I've got it. So this is I miss my travels, I have to say. So this is a song to remind me of my travels. And I looked on Spotify the other day. Keep doing that with reverb on, and this is my most played track, which is really weird because when I put it on the album I thought that it was a track that would be just an add-on track. I didn't think it would be one that people really liked and got, but it's my most played track, which is really surprising to me, I have to say. But this is my song about my trips to India. It's called Indian Days. Slums of the poor, vast in their range, poverty stands fast against the winds of change. Of all the places I've been, I'm humbled by the things that I've seen. Traffic congestion, contrasting wealth, heavy pollution, and the risk to your health. This place is something unreal. I'm humbled by the things that I feel. There's been many things that have changed my views, and the latest of which I'll share with you. A country made free from colonial ways, I cherish my time, Indian Days. Victoria Station and the gateway to India, pieces of England left there to remind you the influence we left behind. I'm humbled by the things that I find. Stood in the house Gandhi would lay philosophical dreams of independent days. I'm guilty of what I perceived. I'm humbled by the things we achieved. There's been many things have changed my views, and the latest of which I'll share with you. A country made free from colonial ways, I cherish my time, Indian Days. Indian Days. Indian Days. Should have rung out nice and slow. That's my song about India, which I really like, I have to say. Okay. What else? What else do you want to hear? Anything in particular? Wow, geez, the songs here I don't even remember writing. What about this one? This was my attempt to write a proper breakup whiskey love country song. This is about as close as I've managed to get so far. And as if by magic. Well, just as you asked so nicely, I will do it. Yeah. She left her suitcase by the front door, just so I would know. I've used up my chances, now she's letting me go. I can't say I blame her, 'cause I've known me for years. She can't help but cry, even when I don't try. Now she's leaving with her tears. So you bring the whiskey, I'll bring the pain. You bring your sunshine, I'll bring the rain. If you're thinking of loving me, you might be insane. If you give me your heart, I'll give it right back, broken again. There's a long line of heartaches in the shoes that you wear. You won't find no comfort, love don't linger there. And as much as I wish it, I can't seem to change. It's always the same, so I'll save you the pain of a heartbreak again. You bring the whiskey, I'll bring the pain. You bring your sunshine, I'll bring the rain. If you're thinking of loving me, you might be insane. If you give me your heart, I'll give it right back, broken again. I'm a master in misery, it comes natural to me. Too many tears have been shed, regretting things said too easily. So you bring the whiskey, I'll bring the pain. thinking of loving me, you might be insane. If you give me your heart, I'll give it right back, broken again. Yes, if you give me your heart, I'll give it right back, broken again. There we go, broken again. Isn't that a surprise? So I was thinking I might play that one, and then Rog and Jenny both said play broken again. Great minds think alike, huh? Jenny, you are more than welcome to sing that song and play it. What about any other cover songs, anything? It's always interesting looking through these music books because you see so many songs that you just forgot you used to play. There's a bit of Townes Van Zandt for you. Anyone heard of Townes Van Zandt? If you haven't, go and educate yourself. Townes Van Zandt was awesome. Awesome songwriter. Reverb on. Name she gave was Caroline, daughter of a miner, and her ways were free, and it seemed to me the sunshine walked beside her. She came from Spencer, across the hill. She said her heart sent her, 'cause the cold was low, and soon the snow would turn the skies to winter. She said she'd come to look for work. She was not seeking favor for a dime a day and a place to stay. She turned those hands to labor. But times were hard, Lord, and jobs were few all through Tecumseh Valley. And she asked around, and a job she found, tending bar, Gypsy Sally's. Well, she saved enough to get back home. Spring replaced the winter, but her dreams were denied. Her pa died. The word came down from Spencer. So she turned to whoring out on the streets, all the lust inside her. It was many a man returned again to lay himself beside her. They found her down beneath the stairs, lay Gypsy Sally's. In her hand when she died was a note to cry, fare thee well, Tecumseh Valley. Name she gave was Caroline, daughter of a miner, and her ways were free, and it seemed to me the sunshine walked beside her. There you go, bit of Townes Van Zandt. Caroline. The name she gave was Caroline. Hello, Gareth Heasom. Welcome, my friend. Poor old Gareth's had his share of troubles with his hands. I think it's carpal tunnel, isn't it? Which, if anyone's had it, you know that the people that suffer from it quite badly, and it makes it almost quite immobile. So poor old guitar-playing Gareth has had to put his guitar down and kind of ease off. But the good thing is he's got a band with him, so he can still kind of do it. If I had it, I'd be stuffed. I'd have to go and find a band just to be able to play. How are you, sir? I hope you're well. Hope you're looking forward to getting some treatment and getting your hands working again. Hold on. So Viv put up there, I loved her first. I don't know it. Who's it by, Viv? Tell me who's it by, and I might look it up. So I don't know it, so I can't play it this time round. But if you tell me who did it, I may be able to learn it. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, heading for the train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed a diesel down just before it rained, took us all the way to New Orleans. I took my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana, was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. Those windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sung out every song the driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, while Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mine of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, in everything I'd done. Every night she kept me from the cold. There's somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away, searching for the home I hope she finds. And I'll trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, while Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, while Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Me and Bobby McGee. And it kind of fades out. There we go, I even did the fade at the end. Do you know what, the amount of times I get. I'll look that one up, Viv. I have seen Heartland, so I may have heard the song. I Loved Her First. I will look that up tonight. And if I can figure it out, and if it hasn't got more than 4 chords in it, or 5 chords maybe at a push, I'll see if I can have a go. Chris Stapleton, Tennessee Whiskey. So many people ask me to do that one. And every time I kind of think about doing it, I think, geez, I can never do that song. It's way too high. Way too high for me. But I'm always up for a bit of a laugh. Well, I've still got the reverb on. I'm always up for a bit of a laugh. So I am happy to try and see if I can find it and have a go. What is it? Tennessee Whiskey. Tennessee Whiskey. You watch. This is going to come up with the George Jones version. You cannot judge me. Oh, Janis Joplin as well. I missed that one. I could do that one easy. In fact, I did that on Monday. Oh, look. How is that possible? Chris Stapleton comes up ahead of George Jones. That's like putting the Prince before the Queen or something. That's not on, is it? Oh, God. What's going on there? That's not right. Oh, why did I say I'd do this one? What I need now is for the battery to run out on the tablet, and then I don't have to do it. So what key does he do it in? What key does he do it in? That's the question. He used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I know. I think that's roughly the key. Oh, this is going to go so wrong. Oh, of course, yeah. I don't. Bobby McGee isn't Janis Joplin's, is it? It's Chris Christopherson, I think. She did a version of it, but I think Chris Christopherson wrote it. I thought you were on about Mercedes-Benz. Right. Oh my God, this is going to be get ready. This is the comedy moment. This is going to be a disaster. I shouldn't say that before I play it, really, should I? In fact, let me have a drink as well. So I blame you for this going horribly wrong. I used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom, brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. I stay stoned on your love all the time. Looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Oh my God, that almost killed me. Just as I hit that. Cool. That's pretty much killed me. Jeez. So which version was that? Was that the George Jones version or the Chris Stapleton one? The George Jones one's very different, isn't it? Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh. My app's just crashed. Probably listened to that song and went, oh no, we're not having that again. Yeah, so I'm sure, don't even know where my phone's gone. Oh no, my app's crashed. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I am sure Bobby McGee. So, Catherine, are you saying that that Janis Joplin wrote it, or just that you know it by Janis Joplin? God, my eyes are watering now from reaching for those notes. Yeah, I used to really like the George Jones version, but the more you listen to Chris Stapleton, you just can't. You can't fault him, really, can you? So this is a Janis Joplin song. Reverb. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches, I must make amends. I've worked all my lifetime, no help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Darling for dollars, he's trying to find me. I wait for delivery each day until 3. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? I'm counting on you, Lord, please don't let me down. Prove that you love me and buy the next round. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches, I must make amends. I've worked all my lifetime, no help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? There we go. That was Janis Joplin, and I'm pretty sure she wrote that one. But the Bobby McGee song, I mean, I've heard her do it, and I've heard Chris Christopherson do it. And I'm a big fan of Chris Christopherson. I think there's just something in his voice, because he also did Sunday Morning Coming Down that a lot of people think Johnny Cash was the one who kind of wrote it, but he wrote a bunch of songs that other people covered, and then people think, oh, that's their song. So check out some of his stuff, because he's awesome. If you haven't already, of course. What else? I've been dying to try a song, but I've never had the guts to do it. And it's a Guy Clark song. I'd have to say Chris Christopherson, his songwriting ability alone is just incredible. Really is. And he was best friends with Townes Van Zandt as well. Right. Right, let me see if I can do this one. I might have to move the words up. I think he's got slightly deeper voice than me, so I might just take it up one. So again, this is completely off the cuff. Yeah, that's it. So Viv's confirmed it. Viv is a Grand Master Chief. So yeah, so Chris wrote it, Janice covered it. Pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. That son of a bitch has always bored me. Throw out them LA papers. That's too low. That's too low. I'm getting into my Johnny Cash mode then. Let's try again. Pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. That son of a bitch has always bored me. Throw out them LA papers, oldie box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete, gonna get me some dirt road back street. I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought, and here's to you, old skinny Dennis. The only one I think I will miss. I can hear that old bass singing, sweet and low like a gift you're bringing. Play it for me one more time now. Gotta give it all we can now. I believe everything you're saying. Just keep on playing. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought, and you put the pink card in the mailbox. Leave the key in the front door lock. They'll find it likely as not. I'm sure there's something we have forgot. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry, babe. Love's a gift that's surely handmade. Got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time we're leaving? If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought. I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought, So pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. That son of a bitch has always bored me. that was a first. Oh, I'm getting a sniffly nose. Jeez, please don't tell me I'm getting a cold. Guy Clark, LA Freeway. That's a great song. I do like that one. That's okay, Sue. People just come and stay for a while, kind of go a bit. It's great to see you, as always. Thank you for coming in and supporting me. Maybe one day we'll get to see each other. Sarah, you want Callingwood Fields? I could do that one, I think. Same time next week, Sue. Just bring gin or whiskey or whatever you're drinking. All right, Callingwood Fields. Again, I think this is on the album, isn't it? That's it. Right, Callingwood Fields. Well, the sun comes up over Callingwood Fields and the light dances over the land. I feel the warmth through my window again, and I greet the new day like a friend. Get up, I get dressed, and I head down the stairs to grab my first cup of the day. I sit in my chair and I contemplate the world my own individual way. I may not know too much about everything. There is one thing I will say. I may look at the world through a rose-colored lens. I kinda like it more that way. I kinda like it more that way. Well, time moves quickly and the days are nearly done. I think about what I have left to do. I have not made much money and I have not changed the world. I sincerely hope never ask me to. 'Cause I may not know too much about everything. There is one thing I will say. I may look at the world through a rose-colored lens. I kinda like it more that way. I kinda like it more that way. Well, the sun goes down over Callingwood Fields and the light fades away from the land. My eyes grow heavy and weary is my mind, and I take to my bed once again. As I lay in my bed, I wait for sleep to come. My thoughts are busy hatching themselves a plan to keep me from sleep and to keep me awake just as long as they possibly can. I may not know too much about everything. There is one thing I will say. I may look at the world through a rose-colored lens. I kinda like it more that way. I kinda like it more that way. that was lovely. I haven't played that in a good while. So many songs on the album that I only do 2 songs from the album, 3 songs maybe. US Bound and the 2 Devil songs. There's another one actually that I was gonna do, but I'm not sure it's in this book. Which is on the album. It's called Heart Made of Stone. But I've got a funny feeling it is in a different book, and I can't find the other book. Ashes and Dreams, Broken Again. What's that? Been to Glasgow many a time. Oh no, that's Sam's song. Kills about me. No, it's not in here. It's not in here. Right, I'll try it from memory, and we'll see how we get on. I think I play it open. She was standing on the roadside by an old telegraph pole with a suitcase that she held in her right hand. She wore a vintage Stetson hat with her arms stretched out before her and her thumb extended upwards toward the sky. As her skinny pants touched down on the crimson leather seats, my age-worn flatbed pickup truck, she looked at me with eyes that wore a hint of apprehension and a story I'm not sure I'd want to know. On her face was defeat, and I knew that she'd been beat. Losing was all that she had known. She carried her life in a small leather suitcase, wore a necklace with a heart made of stone. This orphan kid alone without a home. She took off the corduroy jacket, rolled it up and made a pillow. She threw her dusty shoes onto the floor. And as she closed her eyes, she said, "Please forgive me, mister, I'm so tired and I ain't in the mood to talk." She was talking in her sleep, saying something about Jesus and how he chose to leave her on her own. As the tears fell with years of pain, she wept just like a child who had lost everything they ever owned. On her face was defeat, and I knew that she'd been beat. Losing was all that she had known. She carried her life in a small leather suitcase, or a necklace with a heart made of stone. This orphan kid alone without a home. Everything I'd ever done told me not to let this young girl go. So I offered her a place to stay in exchange for helping out around the farm. I keep this young girl safe away from harm. Well, that was 15 years ago, and my, how this young girl's grown. Today it seems I'm giving her away. She's found love once again and learned the broken hearts come in. This orphan kid who came to be my friend. On her face was defeat, and I knew that she'd been beat. Losing was all that she had known. She carried her life in a small leather suitcase, wore a necklace with a heart made of stone. This orphan kid alone without a home. On her face was defeat, and I knew She carried her life in a small leather suitcase, wore a necklace with a heart made of stone. This orphan kid alone without a home. This orphan kid alone without a home. Do you know what? I don't think I've actually played that since recording the album, you know. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have actually. I keep meaning to, but for some reason I just keep thinking, oh, I can't remember it and I'll get it wrong. But that was close enough, wasn't it, Sarah? Right, I think I'll do a couple more, and then I'll let you get off to your parties and things like that you're going to, because obviously, you know, parties don't start now till about 11 o'clock midnight. She kicked us. Have I done it before then? What, and I managed to remember it all the way through. Jeez. That's a surprise, then. I don't remember that. You know, when you haven't done a song for a while, you start singing it and you just think, please, just, as I get to the verse, words just pop into my head so that I can remember. And then you get to those kind of points where you go, oh my God, the words haven't come. And you're going, I don't know what the words are. But thankfully it doesn't happen too often. Right, couple of songs, couple of last songs. What do you want to do? We'll do a couple of cover songs. Just looking down my list of songs here. I think I might do this one again, actually. Lie Down Next to Me. Whew. You're reeling off the whole album, aren't you? Do you know what? There's always a verse in this I can never remember. My guitar strap keeps getting in the way. Capo's on too tight. Right, you might have to type the words in the chat. There's a verse I keep forgetting, which is not the second verse, it's the third verse, I think, the one about our arguments. So as long as I know that's coming up, I kind of get it. But if I forget our arguments, then the whole thing just goes a bit wrong. You were only 6 years old when I first met you. You were busy building castles in the sand, and the smile that you gave me stole my heart away. I knew that you'd be mine until the end. In our younger years we were rarely separated. We were always holding hands down by the sea. We'd walk and talk and sit and lay for hours, and I'd stare at you and you'd stare back at me. Though my feet are weary, worn from traveling, and my eyes no longer I see through, I would spend eternity walking, have one more chance to lie down next to you. Our arguments were never more than playful, and we always shared the same side of the bed. And the only time you cried was when somebody died, in a movie or a book that you just read. Our wedding day, the angels came to bless you. That summer we became a family. And imagine my surprise, I looked into my baby's eyes to see you staring gently back at me. Though my feet are weary, worn from traveling, my eyes no longer I see through, I would spend eternity walking, to have one more chance to lie down next to you. Well, the years seemed to pass by in an instant. Our family grew and had families of their own. With time on our hands, we fell in love all over again. We built a few more castles in the sand. I still recall the day you had to leave me. I watched the light as it faded from your eyes, and the only company are the memories that you gave me. I'll see you after I lay me down to sleep. So while my feet are weary, worn from traveling, and my eyes no longer I see through, I would spend eternity walking, have one more chance to lie down next to you, to have one more chance to lie down next to you, to have one more chance to lie down next to you. I think that was almost 97.8% right, I think. Right. What should I do for my last song? Last song. What shall I do? Done all those. What about this one? I haven't done this one for a little while. It's a nice bit of Glenn Campbell. I'm trying to remember if I do this with a capo or not. So this is Gentle on My Mind, originally written by John Hartford as a kind of country folk ballad thing, but then made famous really by Glenn Campbell. I think this is the right key. We'll give it a go. It's knowing that the door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. That's a bit high, actually. Let me go one lower. It's knowing that the door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. It's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and some ink stains that have dried upon some lines that make you on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, smiling ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns now that binds me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving as I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving through the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind. Something like that. I did it the other day. Something like that. Through the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us, and some other woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone. I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind, but not to where I cannot see you walking through the back roads by the rivers ever gentle on my mind. Though I may dip my cup of soup back from some crackling, gurgling cauldron in some train yard, and my bitter up-tin coal pile and a dirty cap slung low across my face. Through cup tins round the tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and find that you're moving through the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind. There we go. Gentle on my mind. Nice mellow thing to finish off with. So once again, thank you very much for joining me and indulging me in playing some songs. Hopefully you've enjoyed some cover songs and things like that. And then some of my own songs. And well done for kind of engaging with me and asking for different songs and things like that. Because actually, it does challenge me sometimes to not just play it safe and sing US Bound every time. I'm going to do I've got some new songs that I'm just dying to try out, but because I've had the cough and everything, I've not bothered to play them. And I need to, because, you know, if I'm going to do a new album, I need to have new songs on it. So I will next week. I think I'm around next week. If I'm not around on the Wednesday, because I might have a gig. If I'm not around on the Wednesday, I'll do it on the Thursday or the Tuesday, but I'll post. But yeah, so next week I'm going to try and do at least 3, maybe 4 new songs, and then we'll see how they go. See whether you like them or any sort of recommendations for changing them. Hopefully not. Okay, Viv, check the post tomorrow. You should have a CD arriving on your doorstep, and get it on the CD player. And I hope you enjoy it. Catherine, again, thank you ever so much for coming on. Sarah, same. Rog, I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. And whoever else I've missed, thank you very much. They're probably gone by now. And see you next week sometime. Rog, see you tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe. This is the awkward bit where I have to hit the end broadcast and smile like I'm not kind of faking it. Bye. Bye. Bye.